What's up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the UFC's number one ranked lightweight contender, fighting Islam Makhachev for the undisputed lightweight championship at UFC 311. Arman Tsarukyan, how's it going, man?
Going good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for doing this. I'm glad that we're finally here. It's the fight we've been waiting a long time for. And I'm sorry to start the interview like this, but I just want to know. I saw you just before you entered fight camp chowing down on some of that Dave's hot chicken. I love Dave's hot chicken.
Yeah,
How good
this
was that meal?
was super good. I've tried first time in my life and was so good and but unfortunately after the video I couldn't try anymore because I was in my camp and I can't wait after my fight go there and get some good chicken.
Perfect. Perfect. I'm so sorry that you had to stop eating it, but I'm happy that you're gonna go back.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
I 1 week left so it's easy.
okay, good. I'm happy to hear that. Um, when you think about the lightweight division, it's a very popular weight class, right? You're talking about Conor McGregor and Habib and all of these big names. You've worked really, really hard for this title opportunity. How does it feel knowing that you've proven yourself to be the very best top contender, not exclusively because of your popularity or your name, but because you worked hard and you beat all the people you needed to beat to get here?
Of course, it took like 5 years to be here, and I had so much troubles with with fights, with they always the fighters they always didn't want to fight me because I was a strong fighter, but like I didn't have big name and yeah, but I knew like one day they're gonna start talking about me, and I was kind of like, I have big patience, and that's why I knew like one day that they coming when like sponsors UFC and like everybody gonna talk about me and wants to work with me. So and I know like this is just beginning when I'm gonna be a champion and defend a couple times and I wanna be one of the best in this sport. That's why I just work hard, just dedicate all myself to this sport and uh I feel like I'm doing right, and then I'm right now contender number one ranked, and how
Mhm.
people can even say like I'm not deserve, I don't deserve to fight for the title. I think just me who deserve to fight for the title.
I agree. I'm starting to see the nice cars and the motorcycles on your Instagram. How does it feel that you're finally starting to get some of that attention that you deserve as the top contender and one
You
of the
know,
best in the world?
yeah, when I was like 3 4 years ago, even that moment I knew like the big brands gonna work with me, and I'm gonna make money from the brands, and I was just work. I was investing by myself on me and with my family, and we knew like payday is coming, and now I'm fighting for the belt and getting paid as well, and I'm just turned 28, and I know like I have time to make a lot of money and to be a champion and just everything going like I want so.
Do you remember maybe a moment in your career where you were the most frustrated that the road was taking so long? Like you said, people were turning you down. Do you remember a time where you're starting to get maybe annoyed or frustrated at this process?
Yeah, sometimes that bad days happen, but like still I knew like okay, I know like I'm the best and I'll get what I wanted. But when I was in top 10 and I was supposed to fight with Mike Khan, and Mike Khan got injured, and the UFC said I supposed to fight the main event, and they said we want to try and like to give you somebody. and like I came to US before 2 weeks,
Hmm.
and I was supposed to fight in 2 weeks. I had a good training camp, and they couldn't find somebody, and they said, okay, you're gonna fight maybe in 3 weeks in that show, and I was thinking about that show, and they couldn't fight for that show, and they find someone unranked fighter. Unranked fighter is still hard, strong fighter, but he was unranked. It was like big risk for me, if I was like number 8 or something, and I just took it because I didn't have a chance. Nobody wanted to fight, and I don't have a fight. I came US, I gotta make money, and like and just to get the victory, get the fight because I was ready. And I stayed in US 2 months and won the fight, and fight wasn't easy as well. And but after the fight, you see, said, okay, this guy deserved like to fight with someone in top
Hmm.
five, and they gave me Dariush. After Dariush, they gave me Oliveira, which is I wanna say thank you UFC that finally started to give me good fighters, and now I'm like number one.
Arman, would you like to tell me what your secret trick to beating Islam Makhachev is? Because I know you said you have a secret trick planned.
I mean, like, how can I say, like,
It's not a secret if you
it's
tell
a
me.
it's a technique. I mean, just they ask me, I answered. Of course, every fight you like preparing something. So last fight I was preparing the ups kick, and I thought like ups kick, I
Mm,
could knock him out with ups kick. Yeah, it was I landed good, but like I
okay.
didn't hurt him. So this time I'm trying to create something new. That every fight you gotta show some new technique, and like, and because your fighters watch your fights, and he already know like what are you gonna do, and when you like throw some new kick or do some new takedown or I don't know punch, it's like for him it's like something unusual.
I was reading an interview that Javier Mendez, Islam's coach, gave, and he said that Islam doesn't improve very much from fight to fight because Islam is already so good. I'm curious, when you look at Islam today, do you see the same person that you fought in 2019? Is it very different? Is it similar?
Oh, it's completely different fighter.
How so?
Yeah, I mean, he he fights so smart. He got experience. He's good on the clinch. Uh, he use his knees as well. So he throw his left knee very well, and he didn't do that things when he was like when he was like 27, 20 years old. But but he does last 3 4 years he does same things but very good. He doesn't need to learn like 1,000 techniques because he knows like a 10 but very very good.
They've been very respect. Both Islam and his team have been very respectful when talking about you. They said, there is no big weakness to Arman Tsarukyan, and we need to go in there and we need to find our opportunities and make the most of them. You seem very, very confident in your wrestling. Do you think people? Do you think people think that you guys are equal in your wrestling? Like, Do you think people are misunderstanding the levels there are between your wrestling and his wrestling?
I don't know what people think, but my team thinks like I'm the best.
Okay.
But like I'm trying not to watch all interviews, and
Mm-hmm.
like to like watch what people comment on my pictures or my YouTube channel, or because yeah, I just spend energy for that, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna just think about it. I just focus on my fight, on my weight cut, and for my recovery. That's the main thing what I'm care about.
Okay, well, it's I don't know if you saw these comments, but you posted a picture of yourself shirtless in the gym, and people are going crazy, bro. Like everyone is talking about your physique.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a just picture. Like if it was like this, Arnold Schwarzenegger could be like 10 times UFC champion.
Good point. Good point. Hey, the last time you and I spoke, you said so there was that altercation that you had with a fan. He apologized for provoking you. You said you wanted to send him to UFC 303. Did anything come of that? Do you know if that fan ever made it to UFC 303?
I think he was there, and Dana White gave him
Nice.
ticket. I think I don't remember, to be
Nice.
honest.
Okay, I hope
Yeah,
so. I mean, he was actually the fan reached out to me and he was messaging me too. So
yeah,
wherever you are, I hope you enjoyed the show.
yeah. And thank you that you didn't sue me.
Yeah, thank everyone. We might not have gotten this wonderful fight. As we begin to wrap up, Arman, I do want to end on this one. I saw like a little documentary that you put on your YouTube channel, and at the end of it, the interviewer says that you're not 100% invested in MMA. Why are you not 100% invested in MMA?
It was bad translator.
Bad translator? Okay.
Yeah,
What,
I
what did
mean,
what did you say?
I just
Or
wanted to say like Islam when he was young, he was thinking about like to be a fighter and make money from the fight. And just I was the different kid and I had different lifestyle. So I started when I was 17 and but he started when he was young, mixed martial arts, you know. That was the like kind of meaning.
okay. Well, thank you for clarifying because
Yeah,
sometimes
but
these things make it
now
out onto the internet.
yeah, like I said, like I'm number one lightweight division right now. How can I like not
Not
invest
be.
all my time? People like train 3 4 times a day to be in the UFC, you know, and the UFC like it's impossible like not to be 100% in this sport and get even in top 15, even in UFC. To
Hmm.
get in UFC, like you know how many people train in Russia just to get the fight in any promotion. Like they kill themselves, you know, in the training to get any fights.
Arman, to send us home here, it is the beginning of 2025. So, if you're willing to, I would like a prediction from you. If Arman Tsarukyan is the champion next Saturday, will he defend his title against Islam Makhachev in a trilogy or take on Charles Oliveira in the rematch?
With this one,
Islam trilogy fight.
yeah,
Nice.
of course, this is the best fight that I can have. You know, in Russia we say убить два зайца. It means like when you shoot, you kill two rabbits
Ooh,
in one
okay.
shoot. You know,
Okay, kind of
when
like
they have
killing
a
two birds with one stone. Okay.
rematch, and the title fight. You know, it's not just rematch.
Okay. Well, then you have a very busy 2025 in store. Arman, I want to let you have the last word. So, very quickly, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Subscribe, tap the bell, thumbs up. Give us your official prediction. Makhachev, Tsarukyan 2, main event of UFC 311. Arman, if you would like to tell your fans anything, the floor is yours, my friend.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate it that you text me all the time, support me, and I'm gonna make you proud and make for you a lot of money on this on this Saturday.